Soviet Union's role in the Spanish Civil War, influence and assistance from Mao. Introduction. In the tempestuous landscape of the Spanish Civil War, 1936 to 1939, the Soviet Union emerged as a pivotal player, casting its shadow across the turbulent Spanish battlefields. This conflict, a prelude to the global strife of World War II, became a ground for the Soviets to extend their influence and assert their ideological stance. 2. Support for the Spanish Republic, backing the Republicans. The Soviet Union, under Stalin's command, provided significant support to the Republican forces, who were fighting against the fascist-led nationalist uprising. Ideological Alignment. The Republicans, comprising a coalition of leftists, socialists, and anarchists, aligned with the Soviet Union's anti-fascist and socialist ideologies. 3. Military assistance and advisors, arms and equipment. The USSR supplied the Republican forces with crucial military equipment, including aircraft, tanks, and arms, albeit often in exchange for Spanish gold reserves. Military advisors. Soviet military advisors were dispatched to Spain, providing strategic guidance and training to the Republican forces. The International Brigades. Recruitment and participation. The Soviet Union played a key role in organizing and supporting the International Brigades, composed of volunteers from around the world who joined the fight against fascism in Spain. Symbol of international solidarity. The brigades became a symbol of international anti-fascist solidarity, drawing in thousands of volunteers inspired by communist and socialist ideologies. Espionage and intelligence efforts, NKVD operations. The Soviet secret police, the NKVD, conducted covert operations in Spain involving espionage, intelligence gathering, and the suppression of perceived Trotskyist elements within the Republican ranks. Influence on Republican politics. Soviet agents exerted significant influence on the internal politics of the Republican side, often prioritizing Soviet interests over those of the Spanish Republic. 6. Impact on the outcome of the war. Controversial role. While Soviet support was crucial for the Republicans, it was also a source of internal division and controversy, as Soviet aid often came with strings attached and was influenced by broader geopolitical strategies. Inadequate to change the tide. Despite the substantial aid, it was ultimately insufficient to turn the tide of the war in favor of the Republicans. 7.2. Soviet Union's role in the broader context, prefiguring World War II. The Soviet Union's involvement in the Spanish Civil War can be seen as a prelude to its role in World War II, revealing its stance against fascism and its willingness to intervene in foreign conflicts to advance its ideological goals. Long-term influence. The engagement in Spain left a lasting imprint on Soviet foreign policy and the international perception of the USSR, showcasing its capacity and willingness to project power beyond its borders in support of socialist causes. The Soviet Union's intervention in the Spanish Civil War was a complex interplay of ideological commitment, geopolitical strategy, and military assistance. While it bolstered the Republican cause, it also brought with it internal conflicts and international ramifications, highlighting the intricate dynamics of international intervention in civil conflicts.